know you get money, well, how are you spending it? Is it your passion or is it about Benjamins? Is it about cash or the fact that you didn't quit? Talk to me, let's sip some wine. Discussion about future, the past, and the grind. What's an excuse when it's last on your mind? I love what you do, may I ask for your time?
Talk to me. Welcome to the Talk to Me podcast, a podcast that provides viewers with the latest news on controversial topics, gender war questions, and a multitude of hypotheticals. I'm your host, Don Worm, sitting here with Bree and Maddie. How y'all doing?
Good, doing good.
Let's go. We in this bitch. Once again, how y'all doing? You know, we got a new face in the house. You know,
Finally.
Always good to see a new face.
Years. I've been waiting years.
Second week in a row. You know what I'm saying? The OGs don't want to come to pod, so I figured out, get Bree on here. You know what I'm saying? See what she talking about.
Got a little wait list over there, Dom, huh?
Huh?
You got a little wait list over there. That's back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, I know. Trying to expand a little bit. So how you over there in Texas, though?
Good. Doing good.
What do you claim? Do you be like, yo, you from the 540?
No, I claim Virginia.
All right, bro.
I don't like it's low-key like a culture shock down here. Like when I first moved here, like it's different. And I can't relate. And it's funny because when I first moved here and I was going out, like I would be out, people would be like, where are you from? I know you're not from here. Like I'm from here.
How the hell they be noticing that?
I don't know.
It's so crazy. Like,
are you close to the city?
San Antonio.
Like how far from where you live to the city?
When I first moved here, I was like 20 minutes from downtown. Now I'm probably like 35, 40 minutes. See, so I live like more in the suburbs now, but
okay.
Yeah,
that's definitely a culture shock. I know Texas is a little different than Northern Virginia. Are you from Northern Virginia?
Fredericksburg.
Okay, we got that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's good. I miss the East Coast weather. Honestly, this is my second winter here, and I'm so used to it now that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want cold weather. I want the snow. When I moved here, I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, like hot winter. No. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, when it gets cold here, I get so excited. I'm like, I get to wear a sweater. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you can get the swag off a little bit when it gets.
Yeah, I miss the East
Coast. You said Dallas, right?
San Antonio.
What's the weather like now?
It is 73 degrees right now.
Wow.
And it is 6:20 p.m.
But it's like not like a fair 73, isn't it? Like humidity there?
It's humid sometimes, but today it was pretty just like a nice day. Like,
I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that over a cold winter.
But I miss it. Like, I'm sick of this.
I guess I feel you. I guess when you're living here, you got the winter, and you're like, man, I hate the cold. But then once you go away from it, it's like California though. But people love California weather. People go to California, they don't miss the winter.
Yeah, I feel like people always want what they don't have, so it's like when I was living in Virginia, I was like, oh my gosh, I want like warm summers, like, and now that I have it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want snow.
Yeah.
No.
I guess that's life for us. We always want what we can't have.
Yeah.
That's with everything.
How you doing, Maddie? Good?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good, man. I don't know if I say this every week, but time is flying. I've been back 2 months and a half, and I'm already talking about going back.
Yeah.
That time is like, man, closing in. I was like, I'll be here through the holidays. The holidays only 2 more weeks, and that's it.
You know when you're leaving?
I don't know when I'm leaving, but I always got that like February 1st date on the back of my head. So we'll see.
Yeah. So pre-pod, y'all was talking about these Crocs. What's good with these Crocs?
Man, Crocs. Look, hey, before this collab with Crocs, what's his name? Solid Bembury? Is that Solid Head Bembury?
Yeah.
Something like that. Look, Crocs, if I'm traveling a long distance, if I'm getting on a flight for 12, 13, 14 hours, I'm wearing my Crocs. And I didn't get made fun of, but people questioned me for wearing Crocs. But now, because someone collabed with Crocs, people are all about it. Now it's cool. Now it's the cool thing.
I feel like this collab definitely made it go like mainstream, but even before this one, Bad Bunny did a Croc collab like maybe like a year ago, and that low key, like they have those on StockX too. Like it's like wild. I'm like, what? Like, I definitely think they're going like more mainstream though now.
I mean, they look kind of like those. I don't know which Yeezy they are, which Yeezy shoes they are, but
they're Yeezys. Those joints that you posted, right?
No, that's the one we're talking about.
Oh,
no,
they
lab.
Yeah, I got you.
It's similar to it, and people like to call it space shoes.
Yeah, they look better.
I wanted these shoes so bad. Like,
hey, Bree, tell the people how much they're going for right now. Crocs, original Crocs are going for $40 online.
So yeah, I entered the raffle. It was supposed to be like $85. Did not get it, of course. Oh, they went down actually. So earlier today when I got my denial letter, I checked and they were going for 600 on StockX, and now the brown ones are 580 and the green ones are 448. So
Crocs
only like
Yeezys,
up like 500%.
That is
Crocs.
Bro, they were selling at 85. Like that is so sickening to me. How are you gonna hike the price up like 5 times?
But that's people, because people like you really want it, and you might not buy it at 600, but there's people that's gonna buy it at 600.
I'm thinking about it.
There you go.
Counted it
there
out.
There you go.
But I'm just like, this is so sickening. Like it just makes me sick to my stomach, crying and throwing up. Like
for the Crocs.
I can't.
Well, all right,
I really wanted them.
Get into the pod. All right, so we got this is definitely gonna be our Christmas pod. So with that being said, we got Christmas coming up. I don't got my little Santa outfit on and all that shit, but fuck all that shit.
Oh my gosh, I just got my Christmas pajamas in. I should have worn them.
Oh, I meant to tell you. Damn, fucked up.
Damn, man, I don't own Christmas pajamas.
Speaking of Christmas, y'all got any like Christmas memories you would love to share? If not, we can pass that.
Well, I'm definitely passing.
All right, we're passing it.
I don't have Christmas memories.
What's your favorite Christmas song? Like when it comes on, it's just like, damn, Christmas is dope, or I miss.
All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
I mean that's it. That's the
song.
What?
Oh wait, Dom got something.
This Christmas. Hold up. Yo, I'm giving you.
They don't hit like
Mariah. Nah, Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey all day.
All right, but y'all said that's the only song. There's multiple. All right, whatever.
No one compares. Nothing compares.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you.
In any place, any crowd, like the people love it. The people love it. Universal Christmas song. The Universal Christmas song.
This young.
Yeah, once you hear those bells twinkling, it's over.
All right.
And once the beat drops,
might be taking too long. We better get tapped.
Why are you acting like you never heard this song before? I know you heard
it. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you.
Damn, I should have worn my Christmas pajamas.
Hey, we can pause it. Okay. Well, okay.
I guess Ariana got that new song. What is it called? Last Christmas? First Christmas?
Oh, I think she came out with a Christmas album.
Yeah, something like that. And then that was played all over TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah. So my song got washed. It's cool.
I mean, it's on the list, but it's not in no comparison.
Okay, so Medi, yes, I feel you. That's your song, and you don't celebrate Christmas and stuff. But I think this might be like toxic masculinity. I think as a man, not trying to play you, Medi, because like I don't think you count with the whole like Christmas thing. As a man, you cannot pick the Mariah Carey fucking All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Why? That's all I know.
I can't.
Why?
Yeah, like
why
singing that shit?
Why?
It might get me in the,
It's a banger.
Yeah, nah, I need that, you know what I'm saying?
It's a banger.
That should make me want to have kids and shit for a day. When I be like, nah, I can't fuck with it.
For a day.
It's a banger.
So wait, what, is there another song that you got? I don't know any other songs.
Nah, that's
I
all
couldn't tell you.
Probably could tell you the day after Christmas.
And then you have all like the classic like Christmas carols, like
Yeah, Jingle Bells.
Here.
Santa Baby, It's Cold Outside, all, but that's like, is it 1945? No.
Yeah.
Some white shit. That's what you're trying to say.
You said it on me.
Did your family make coquito?
Oh yeah, actually my mom does.
Did I say it right?
Man, you sounded fire.
Coquito.
Yeah. So
I
like,
made my first batch last year by myself. I haven't made. I was, so crazy. I was just thinking about that this morning. I was like, damn, no one has made coquito yet. I was like, I might do it this weekend.
I do it for the people. You make the mac for Thanksgiving.
Oh, I know.
You never gave me the recipe.
Oh, I got you. I definitely forgot. Yeah, I got you.
You really hit me with, yo, I got you. Yeah, I got you in 5. Yeah. And then you follow through. It's sick. But it's cool.
I got you. I forgot.
Yeah, but nah, make that coquito and shit.
All right, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do that this weekend.
What is in it?
So it's like a traditional Puerto Rican. We really only drink it during the holidays. I guess if you can compare it to like how Americans do like eggnog, they only drink it like around like the holidays. But the difference between eggnog and coquito, I actually looked this up the other day because my friend was asking me. It's coconut milk in coquito. And like eggnog is like legit like eggs and like milk and stuff, but ours is like vanilla, coconut milk, cinnamon, rum, and then my mom usually puts like actual like legit cinnamon sticks in the bottles. It's so fire, bro. It's so fire. It's so fire.
Yeah, I gotta get some. I've never heard of it, but like people like on the gram, they get so hyped. Yo, thanks for the coquito. I'm like, bro, is it really that good?
I don't think I've ever had it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had
a lot of people that I think it's kind of crazy to me that it's literally traditionally Puerto Rican, like born in Puerto Rico, but a lot of people like, I don't know. Like,
how do we spell it?
I feel like, I'm sorry?
How do we spell it?
Coquito.
Yeah, coquito.
Damn,
which is literally like coco in Spanish is coconut, so it's like a kind of play on like coconut.
Wait, I know coconut eggnog. Okay.
Yeah, it's like that's the most similar thing you compare it to, but it's fire. It's at least my mom's is. Maybe I'm biased, but it's fire.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, mom is always best.
Betty, just for the fans that's out there, if you want to share, if you don't celebrate Christmas, is there anything you celebrate around these times?
No.
Okay, there's your answer.
Our Christmas goes on. It changes every year. It moves up 12 days every year. So.
And what does that say for the people that don't know?
What do you mean? What does that say?
Is it Ramadan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ramadan Eid. Yeah.
Got you.
So yeah, this coming year is going to be the 2nd of April or something. So it'll be the month of April.
That's right.
So, we'll be right in the heart of Easter. We'll be fasting while you guys celebrate Easter.
Hopefully I'm somewhere on the beach or some shit. All right.
There you go.
Let's get in. Your favorite, dating podcast, relationship podcast. Since that's all we love to talk about. All right. So you're in a relationship, right? So first question is, how soon is too soon to get your partner a gift? And the second part of the question is, what has to transpire in order for you to expect a gift and to give a gift?
Are we talking about holiday season, or we're talking about birthday coming up?
Christmas. This is Christmas related, sir.
Christmas related, man. Okay.
If I just started talking to a girl like a month ago, we've went on a couple of dates, we've kissed, she stayed over, we haven't done anything else. Should I expect a gift or should I give her a gift?
I think so.
What has to happen?
It depends on the vibe. Like, you're gonna know like what kind of like what the vibe is between y'all. So it's like, if you feel like you're really feeling each other like that, then like, and it doesn't have to be something crazy like a a Gucci purse or something. It could be something small. Like, it's like, especially I would say, like, if you just started talking to someone or you just started dating someone, like, don't go crazy. Like, don't go all out. Like, it's the thought that counts. You can get something small and cute. I would.
Yeah, it's not gonna be something big. It's not gonna be like a
damn car or like.
No, whoa.
Gee, and
Right, a car. You're not getting that car till shit. What? What?
Example is an example.
Anyways. So I want to stay back on the topic, and then we'll get back to the question. So you said get her something cute, get her something little. So for guys that maybe just starting to talk to someone, what is something small? What is something cute? Could you help them out on, like, what is something small? Like some perfume?
Yeah, I think that's always a good gift, like perfume, cologne. Like, I don't know, for me, like when I give gifts, I like to pay attention to like little details. So if like they mention something that they like need or they want, or something that they're interested in, like even it could be like a book from Barnes and Noble, like that, or something that they're interested in, or I don't know, like it doesn't have to be like this huge gesture. Like I think even something small, like, but I mean, there's a fine line, because if you start talking to them like a month ago and they got like a whole lineup and you're over here thinking about like a Christmas present, I mean, I don't know about all that. So I think it definitely needs to be like a mutual, like kind of understanding to go that, because you're just gonna be looking dumb.
That's illegal. Matter, you was about to say something.
She hit it perfectly. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything big. And if you notice the little things, or like the little details that that she wants something, or something that she likes, even if it's so small, it's going to go a long way. Regardless, I think a month, and it's like you're consistently like talking to each other, going out and stuff. But like, yeah, if there's like an awkward window where like, oh man, it's like 2 weeks before Christmas and you don't know if this is even a thing, I don't think you should get anything.
Yeah, if you have to question it, she probably did it.
But then again, what if she gets you something and you end up not getting anything?
Damn, that shit at Amazon, like everybody was getting it. Like they said it was supposed to come in on a second. So
yeah,
that's crazy.
It's in the mail.
So let's stay on this topic. So like especially as a man, I don't know, you can speak for the woman, Bree. Like that moment where like you're in the gray area, like, man, should I get her something? So you're like low key, like, yo, when you going Christmas shopping for the family, what you getting? You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to figure out if she about to get you something. That's a weird conversation too, because you don't want to go out here and buy something and then she don't get you anything. So what's a way to like maneuver around that, y'all think? Like if y'all had to do it, if you were in a relationship right now talking to someone, or slowly in the dating scene area with someone, how would y'all go about doing it?
For me personally, like if I had someone in my life, if I had like someone like I was dating, even if it was like not that serious yet, like I would probably get them something small.
Yeah.
Without even like thinking about them like reciprocating it. That's what I'm saying. Like if I'm gonna give, it's gonna be because I want to. I don't need, like, I'm not doing it to like get something back. Yeah. But with that being said, like, okay, this is Christmas. Valentine's Day is around the corner. So
hey, you better turn up there.
This it's like mental notes. Like, okay, I'm gonna let this slide, but let's see what we got coming around for the next holiday.
And that's 2 months. That's 2 months. So like if you're still together talking, still consistently going out, I mean, that's 3 months.
Yeah.
Should be,
So I'm saying like it wouldn't be a big deal for me, like if like I got someone something and they didn't get me.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't know. But again, like I'm not gonna be getting anything like crazy expensive, right, grand, like just something.
Damn, that's a tough situation though. Like
yeah, I mean, I probably might feel away, but like I said, I would maybe let it slide for this time, one time, and one time only.
So would you feel some type of way because he didn't bring you anything, but maybe you think that you guys had something, but now maybe you're thinking you guys don't have anything?
I don't think I would think that we didn't have anything, but maybe just because like, hello, like, why didn't you think to get me something? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I guess sometimes the guys are the ones who sometimes forget.
It wouldn't be that big of a deal to me, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna ask everyone a question now. I will answer it because I'm not gonna shy away from it. What matters more as far as, help me reword this shit because this is like off the top of the dome. What matters more in this situation as far as the gift? Bree, you said either way you're gonna give him a gift if you're serious with him.
yeah, if it feels right.
The feelings towards him, this might be for the guys actually. Should the feelings towards the girl matter more, or if you've had sex already? You get what I'm trying to say, Mehdi?
I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to say like if you had sex, it's like, I mean, that's a different relation. That could be a different relationship there. I mean,
are you saying like if you slept with him that you're obligated to?
No, I think what he's saying is like, have you only made an emotional connection with them, or have you physically? Like it's a physical relationship.
Carries more weight here.
I think emotional relationship. I would say.
Yeah, I would say emotional, just because like you could sleep with someone and it not really mean anything, sadly. But I mean, the emotional connection, I mean, depending on,
it ties in with vibe and all that stuff.
Yeah.
For sure. So that's an easy question.
It is all about how the vibes are going. I mean, yeah, time is a factor because let's say it's December 15th. You're not gonna get something that if you met someone tonight, you're not gonna get that person something.
Yeah, that's right.
The vibes could be great. These next 10 days, they could be great. But 10 days,
yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody's expecting a gift.
Yeah. Especially if you
it'll be a nice gesture, but then it could go either way. If you buy them a gift, you're gonna be like, oh man, they already bought me a gift. We've only been talking for 10 days.
But you'd be surprised because some men really be applying pressure. Like really, really.
Tell us.
So like I was just saying, like if I met someone tonight and I'm talking about like he's on my ass, like he would probably get me a gift for Christmas. Even if it doesn't need to be, but like I've seen those type of guys before, so I don't think it's totally like impossible or out of the question for that to happen.
Just open up a can of worms, like
no.
Thank you. Yes. So I've said multiple times on the podcast. I got a good friend of mine. Like last year, I think she received like fucking like $600 just off the strength. Ain't mess with these guys or nothing. What is the most outrageous thing you have received for Christmas? And you haven't messed with the guy.
For Christmas? I don't think well, actually.
Or been offered or whatever. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, this isn't really that outrageous, but actually last Christmas, I had a guy that I never met send me a dozen roses.
Wow.
Like it was it was a nice bouquet too. Like I know it was expensive.
How do you know where you live?
I mean, we had been talking, but like we weren't like, we did not live in the same area, so.
Dang, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Did you give him did you feel obligated to give him a chance after that or no?
I mean,
obligated?
Yeah, some people can feel.
Well, no, that's a good question. That's a good question because then sometimes you feel like, damn.
Yeah, I definitely know this guy. Like, it was cool because like we would talk whatever, but he never was like pressing me like for anything. So it's like, oh, he's like, oh, here, like send this, and then it's like, okay, have a good day. And I like that because I didn't feel the pressure to like text him every day, talk to him every day, FaceTime him every day. Like, yeah, I would probably say for Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. No, because bouquet of flowers, that ain't cheap. I think
it was a beautiful ring.
And that's different for Christmas because a bouquet of flowers, I mean, who gets a bouquet?
It was red roses. It was like some holiday, like they had like little, I guess they're called like branches, if you will. It was beautiful. Mm-hmm. Like it was beautiful.
So what was What was your first reaction after you saw the roses and then you found out it was from him?
I was like, oh, like, thanks. I don't know, like it. I mean,
did you think? Hold on. Did you think it was from someone else?
No. He asked me what I wanted for Christmas. He had asked me beforehand. He's like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, like, surprise me, because I didn't even expect nothing. So then he sent those. So like I kind of had an idea it was already him, but this has nothing to do with Christmas. This is literally just a random, but that actually happened to me one time. I had a guy send me something and I thought it was from someone else. And I said, thank you to the other guy. I had to dig myself out of that hole.
No note was left. Nothing.
No.
It was just random. Nothing.
Psychopath said you're welcome, and he didn't even give them to me.
All right, so that is something because I see.
I literally. I was like, oh, haha, my mom sent it. Why did you say thank you? He was like, yeah, I didn't even know what you were talking about.
I'm gonna try and take the credit.
When I told you, I was shaking and sweating. I was like, oh, I just fucked up. I was like, oh my God.
So how'd you find out it was the other person?
Because a person that actually sent it to me literally sent me the tracking number after I had said thank you. And I said, no. I was like, haha, what's this? And then he was like, oh, I was like, holy shit. When I tell you, like, my heart dropped, my life flashed before my eyes. I was like, this is why I was like, I cannot be a player. I can't. This is too much. I was literally texting the group chat talking about what do I do, shaking, like crying and throwing up.
Man, what do you do in that situation? It's like both. I mean, the guy said thank you. He's trying to take credit for. He doesn't even know what it was. He didn't even know what it was.
The thing was, the guy that said thank you, I knew him so well that I was like, this is some shit he would do. He would say thank you knowing that he didn't send it. Like, I was like, I know. But then once I found out, I was like, oh my God. I was like, why did you say thank you?
Fully into detail, but so when you found out it wasn't him, did you confront him about it? And did y'all break up after? Or did y'all stop talking after?
No, we didn't stop talking. I told you, I came up with this elaborate story. Well, it wasn't even that elaborate. I just said, why did you say thank you when it wasn't you? He was like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what you were talking about. And I was like, oh, because I had just gotten a new job. And I was like, oh, my mom sent it to me, like, for my new job, yada, yada, yada. I think it worked. I don't know. I mean, we're not together anymore, but.
Hey, my man took a shot. He took a shot. He took the chance. He was like, maybe she'll never find out.
All right. So speaking of relationships, right? So seeing all these people, you know, taking pictures with their PJs and their couples and their kids and stuff like that. If your partner wanted to buy, you know, matching PJs and, you know, flex on the gram with them, y'all be down to post it, or would you be down to even take pictures? Maddie, start with you. What you doing? You in it? You rocking?
Man, I'll probably rock.
You would put it on IG too?
Yeah, it might be on the story.
Don't have any. You're not.
I think it's
like. Not gonna be like, nah, fuck that, or like, how long y'all gotta be dating for you to do this? Too?
I was just gonna ask you. It depends on where we are. If it's like fresh, probably not.
Yeah, give me a hypothetical. Like, you
All
got
right, if it's a 2-year thing, more than 2 years, yeah, it'll get posted.
It gotta be super serious.
I mean, 2 years, that's serious. I mean, that's serious. I mean, you guys, it's just you two.
What you think, Bree? What's up, Bree?
I would for sure. You know, I was looking at matching pajamas like 2 months ago because I wanted a boyfriend to take pictures in. It didn't happen, but it's fine. But you know, I haven't been in a relationship in so long that I don't even know like what the appropriate timeline is for the boyfriend reveal, you know? But yeah, I would definitely take the pictures. I don't know if you're getting a real post. You might get a story, maybe close friends, but
Hold on. 2 months, boyfriend reveal.
Story, yes.
Story. Okay.
Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You'll probably get revealed to the close friends like what while we're still talking.
How long were you talking prior to this, dating for 2 months?
Huh?
It's like you met him 2 months. You met him in fucking October, and you posted on the close friends with the matching pajamas and Christmas. That 2 months, or like, you know what I'm saying? Give me a little bit more context.
He said the 2 months. I'm thinking like 2 months. Okay, so yeah, we met in October. I don't think we could take.
Bree, you said 2 months ago you were looking for something, you were looking to match PJs with, you know.
Yeah, and we could take the picture. So I just told you my pajamas came in today. I got matching pajamas with my dog, and y'all will see those pictures.
And there we go.
Okay.
Maybe next year, guys. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
I ain't rocking.
Why?
I'm not rocking, or I'm fighting it.
Why?
I ain't trying to rock with that.
I think it goes back to when Dom mentioned the song, the All I Want for Christmas song. It's probably has to do with the masculinity.
It's a little bit like that, because like we can take a picture. We don't gotta do the match. Like when I see matching pajamas, that mean like we got kids, like you got the ring on it. Like it got.
Oh my gosh, it's cute. Stop.
Like we can take the pictures, but we ain't putting it on the ground. That's a lot. That's just me.
And I feel like a lot of people nowadays don't even really post pictures with their significant others like that anymore, like they used to, you know?
Open up another can of worms. Look at you. Hey, you're good at this. You're good at this. Why do you think so?
I can't tell if it's because like we're getting older and like, you know, life is getting more serious. Because like in college, I feel like you're like talking to a guy for like 3 weeks and you're posting pictures of him already. But I don't know. I can't tell if it's because we're getting older and like life is getting more serious, or if it's just like the society and like how dating is nowadays, that it's like, you know, everybody wants to be a sneaky link, and you know, situationships are going on for damn years. Like, I don't know. I really can't tell, but I personally feel like people don't post their significant others like they used to.
Yeah.
I think if they're posting, it's not a situationship.
No, yeah, for sure. But or not even a situationship, but like on and off. Like, you know, they're together one day, they stop talking for 2 weeks, they're back together. 2 months later, they stop talking. Like that, annoying. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of people do not post their relationships anymore, or it even could be just people wanting to be more private with their lives. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had a boyfriend in years, but
from what I've been seeing, it's more like when you get in a relationship. Well, I think for one, as far as the times we're in, I think people, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm probably wrong. People are slowly starting to not really care about social media a lot. Once they get, they'll post them a little bit in the beginning, but as the more serious they get, the less that like holidays and stuff like that. That's the way I think I'm looking at it. I think because the more secretive, I'm making up a word, more secretive, more private, the better. That's less people in your business and people trying to say, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I like put 2 and 2 together and stuff. If you're not posting him like one day, like, oh, did they break up? Like, are they fighting? Like, what happened?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of that, but it's a lot of things, like you said, like people being in situationships, the people don't want to look stupid. That's another thing. Like some people is like, yo, I'm not posting my girl until we get a year in. Like, fuck all that. Because one thing about posting your girl, like say if you in a relationship and y'all, you know, you post her in like 2 months. 2 months, you haven't been in an argument yet. You haven't really met the true her or true him. You know what I'm saying? So y'all break up the 4th month. Everybody like, yo, why you ain't posting your girl? Then you gotta explain the L's, like, and all that shit. That's another thing.
Yeah, 2 months, man. You're not posting anything in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I say 6 months minimum. Minimum 6 months.
but 6 months, like an actual post on your page, because I feel like a lot of people will be posting like, you know, soft boyfriend reveal like culture. Like they'll post an arm, or they'll post a shoe, or they'll post an extra plate across from them at dinner. But it's like, you know, someone's there, but you just don't know who.
And that reveals for like everyone outside of your close friends. Obviously, your close friends know.
Yeah.
And maybe a little couple circles after your close friends, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, like if I was to like start dating someone like next month, it's like, when would you post? Like, when's the right time to like post someone? Or like, I'm just like,
no, there is no right time. It's all up to you at the end of the day. I mean, if you feel comfortable posting after a couple months, by all means. I know some people expect you to post, like, oh, why aren't you posting me on your page? You don't want people to know we're together. You don't want people to know who I am. I mean, hey, social media, that's another conversation.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like,
it's a problem.
Brings me back to how much I hate social media. It's like, why y'all seen The Social Dilemma on Netflix?
Nah,
it's a little while back, right?
Maybe like a year. Like a little over a year, but yeah, basically about how social media was literally designed to get you addicted, like biologically, like get you addicted, and how it affect, you know, like the endless scroll, and how like you just want more and more and more and more, and you get like the reward, hormone like in your brain and stuff. It's so fucked.
Yeah.
I went, like, after I saw that, I deactivated my social media for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It was very peaceful.
It was
All right. So because I did see The Social Dilemma. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it was talking about like when you're typing in stuff on Google, if you text things, or if you're talking about it on the phone, it'll come up. It literally happened today. So there's this game that it's like, I don't think it's culture tags, but it's some game where you get cards and it says like, you would play this at a party if you want to get people hype and dancing, and then you play the song. That's like somewhat of the game, and you get points like that. So I was like literally telling my brother about it on the phone. Literally 10 minutes go by. I mean, after I get off the phone with him, I go on IG, I'm scrolling, and there's a commercial for the exact game I was trying to describe.
It's freaky.
Like, what the fuck?
Your FBI agent is listening.
Yeah. And they were I was watching a podcast, and they're saying pretty soon, I think the company's called Neuralink, that they're about to start inserting chips in people. You heard about that?
Yeah.
Supposed to do something with like Elon Musk. I believe he created it, or I guess
one of his companies.
And it's going to be for people that are like paralyzed, and it's supposed to help with their nerve systems.
Yeah, something about like literally like uploading like stuff onto like and like I know what you're talking about. I had briefly like heard about it, like, but it's like, have y'all seen Black Mirror ever?
Yes.
A couple episodes like here and there.
Black Mirror. It's like technology. It's freaky. I'm like, we're living in some crazy times. Like, it's just like, it's a lot going on. It's crazy.
I don't like it. Take
Metaverse.
Yes. All this shit, and it's happening so quick because they're saying what Metaverse is going to be ready. No, the chips are going to be ready for 2022, and the Metaverse is what? When is that already created and functional?
Nah, I could like the true Metaverse.
Yeah.
Nah, we're talking years, 20, 15, 20, 30 years from now.
Media hosting all types of Christmas party, pajama parties and shit. All right, so you live in Texas, like we mentioned earlier, right?
Yeah.
So earlier today, I was seeing that Travis Scott is getting canceled. He's getting pulled from all types of shows, such as and products that he has. So I believe he's a part owner of Cacti, which is a hard seltzer beverage. So I believe they discontinued that. Coachella in 2022, they pulled him from that, and he also was like, "Yo, y'all don't even gotta pay me. I'll do it for free," and they still said no. So it's probably a few other ventures that he has. Do y'all think that is reasonable, or do y'all agree with all these cancellations of Travis Scott?
Who's going first?
You go first, Bree.
You're the Texas
You're
citizen.
the guest.
I feel like there's a lot of layers to this, but I think it comes down to if this festival was a huge success, he would have taken credit for it. He would have gotten all the credit for it, and it went horribly wrong. So he needs to be held accountable. I think like literally that's just the most basic philosophy of it. Like this was his event. He was the, producer, if you will, of it. So I mean, when it comes down to the individual deaths and stuff, and the videos were horrible of, people begging and pleading for him to stop and, all that stuff. I wasn't there. I don't know, it's hard to really tell from the videos exactly what happened, but I definitely think at least like he needs to be held accountable. Like I said, this was his event. If it was a huge success, he would have been the one getting all the credit. And since it went bad, he needs to,
So you agree with it? So he needs to be pulled from Coachella, discontinued from Cacti, lawsuit seeking $2 billion.
I think that him being pulled from all this is probably just the brands themselves trying to cover their ass, because then they're going to be, oh well, you had, you partnered with him and you're horrible and you're letting these people, these lives were lost in vain, etc. Like I think it was just people trying to really cover their ass more so than them actually wanting to drop him, probably. Like I don't think Coachella actually wanted to drop Travis Scott, but they just didn't want it to be an outcry.
If Coachella never dropped Travis Scott, then there'll be a whole boycott organization that will be started, that start petitions and stuff like that. I mean, like you said, once one person does it, another person is going to do it, and they're like, oh, if they did it, we have to do it regardless of how we feel about the situation. I mean, it happens all over. I mean, sports, players, endorsements. Right. If there's an allegation of some sort, even if it hasn't even been proven yet, they'll drop him like this, because it's the risk of that full company going to shit just because of one person.
All right, so to each his own. Hopefully I do not sound, for lack of a better word, bad or tasteful. I think this is a good analogy. Dave Chappelle, as far as he had the LGBTQ community basically raising hell about his words that could have been like hate crimes towards the LGBTQ community. Netflix didn't drop him. And yes, they had, I don't know, riots or let's say violent protest. Netflix, the owner didn't handle it correctly. He could have addressed it a lot better, but they didn't take Dave Chappelle off. A couple of weeks go by, a couple of months go by. I don't see a peep. I'm not saying they're not doing anything, but I don't see a peep. If they were to keep Travis Scott, I think the same thing would happen. I don't think it would have been a huge big deal. Yes, you would have probably had people saying, what the fuck? But tickets still would have been sold. Nothing would have happened. The same thing with Travis Scott being taken off. Still gonna come. Tickets still gonna get sold, and it's probably gonna get sold out. That's how I'm looking at it. So I don't think that's, and he also got pulled from Fortnite as well. I don't agree with the cancellations, but I will say Travis Scott during the interview, I don't know if y'all seen it, but that was garbage. I will say that. Just the way how he was speaking on. He didn't even say sorry in the beginning. He didn't have if he fucked up on the, the IG live thing, as far as he really didn't sound super sincere. He was just talking about paying for it and all that stuff. But if he would, and he acknowledged he fucked up, but if he would have been a lot more sincere in the interview, like you had time, you had professionals that probably could have helped you. He could have sounded a lot better in the interview. I'm not saying I'm taking Travis Scott side. Yes, I'll put, go 40% of the blame on him, so almost majority, but I don't think it should be handled to that extent. That's just me. Yes, people's lives were lost, and yes, he has something to do with it, but I'm not agreeing with taking it from each other.
I mean, you know how. Go ahead, Bree.
I was gonna say, I think at the bare minimum, like all the lawsuits that are being filed are somewhat justified. I mean, people lost loved ones, like they lost their lives. And again, him as the owner of literally that, like he's the face of that. He's gonna, and I don't know like the legalities of it, like if like legally he's like if it's his like company or like him itself or whatever, whoever they're suing. I think that like at the bare minimum, like that, at least for like wrongful death or something like, and even, but outside of the mosh pit itself, I had seen videos before that stuff happened of people running through like the security checkpoint. So it's like, it looked like it was a shit show to begin with. Like it was already like started off on like a horrible like foot.
And he like conditioned them to be as wild and crazy.
I'm saying like it's just like he needs to take accountability. Like I'm sure he didn't want anyone to die, but it's like they did, and he needs to step up.
Look, he definitely should step up. He should have stepped up sooner.
Yeah.
I know we talked about this on maybe like a few episodes ago. If he just made that statement to the people to back up once, would any of this be an issue? Because the whole issue of this is, oh, Travis didn't say anything, or he didn't care, or he didn't do this, he didn't do that. At the end of the day, he cannot control the audience. Yes, he had some sort of motive towards it with the way he acts and says, because his fans are following his steps and they idolize him. So whatever he does or says, they're going to follow. But you're really going to control thousands of people if you just say, please take 10 steps back.
Yeah. That's why it would have made him save face a lot. Like he probably would have saved like a lot of slander if he did like make an announcement or even like attempted to do anything. But at the same time, I still think people are going to blame him regardless. Yeah.
But that was everyone's like argument. Oh, he never told them to back up, or he never told them to take it easy. But I mean, you can't control these people. These people are, obviously there's going to be sober people. These people are drugged up, drunk. The security, and honestly, if you ask me, I think the event or organization should be sued more than Travis Scott.
I agree with that, but also like what I was saying with the whole like fiasco with the security gates, like I saw a video of people running over, like knocking over like metal detectors and stuff, like just like knocking over fences, knocking over metal detectors. And I'm like,
that was the Astro World this year?
Yes, this is we're entering, like before even like hours before he even performed.
So I'm glad you mentioned that. So how do you blame Travis Scott for that happening?
I would say, again, this is, I mean, he, like I said, I don't know the, the little intricate, like, organization, like, hierarchy and stuff, but this is his event. He's the face of it. I'm assuming it's his company. Like, he should at least, or at least the people who he hired, like, there should be some type of, there should have been better planning, and they should have had things in check. But I think it just goes back to like a CEO of Walmart. Like if someone falls and breaks their leg at Walmart and they get sued, they're gonna have to take it on the chin as like, because they're the company. And I think Travis Scott is kind of, it's the same deal, even though these people are under him. It's his company. He's the face of it. Like he's the owner.
Like I said, Live Nation is one of the biggest entities when it comes to concerts. That's why I can't give Travis Scott 40 of the blame. I'm saying 40-40. Live Nation was responsible for preparation for the event.
Yeah.
Hiring enough bodyguards or security. Okay. Supposedly they have nowhere near the amount of security guards as That was the biggest L from get-go.
Yeah.
You want Travis to perform, make sure his fans that love him, his stands or whatever, have a great time, and secure 50,000 people. Yes, he should get some type of blame. Like, this is my thing. The only way I would say, hope that motherfucker crash and burn, is if we have confirmation of someone saying, yo, I told Travis Scott, like, in his ear,
to stop.
Yo, and he ignored it. Yes, people were saying, stop the show. That was like fucking hundreds of feet away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You know, people could be like trolling and stuff like that. Like, if someone passes out at a show, that's not gonna stop the whole show. That's not stopping shit. I can see a artist saying, okay, all right, they're gonna handle that. That's what we have security guards for. I'm not about to stop the show just because one person passed out. I'm sorry. We have 50,000 people here. You want me to stop this banger for a show? I know I'm sounding fucking like trash, but it's legit.
I have a question. I didn't actually watch his interview. I saw like a small clip of it. In the interview, what did he say about the actual like event that when? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I watched the first 20 minutes and it was just like, bro, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm laughing. What he said was like he didn't even know what he wanted. He didn't even know what he was apologizing for.
Not prepared. He was not prepared.
He wasn't prepared. He was just rambling.
Yeah,
and he was there because his publicist told him, you got to do this. Not because he wanted to.
He didn't get no play-by-play. Like, I didn't hear no one tell me that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at least like try to give
a
picture of what was going on at that moment, especially when you're being fucking like ostracized like this. Like, you would think that he would want to explain what happened. I didn't watch it again because I just didn't really care to, and it's sad. It makes me sad. But I saw like a little clip of it, but I didn't hear that anything monumental came from it.
If he said some good shit, it definitely would have been floating all over.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna wrap it up with this for you, Bree. Hot seat Bree. That's what I'm about to start doing with her again. All right, so I got a few questions. You mentioned that you were single, right? So some guys, you know, might see you post on the story. Hopefully you're gonna post on the story as far as you know the episode. They might want to know a few things. That's something that they'll never get the chance to ask you because it's kind of corny to ask. But since we're on a pod, I can ask this bullshit. All right. So it's do I have a shot segment? Okay.
I'm nervous.
All right, so it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. I'm about to ask some bullshit. So like I see memes about this, like, yo, if a guy does this, like fucking like he's whack. All right, so do I have a shot? I'm obsessed. If the guy is obsessed with anime, you go into his room and anime's everywhere. Does he still have a shot or are you cutting him off?
I would give him a shot.
I'm obsessed with wrestling.
No, because we learned when we were 10 that wrestling was fake. So what are you doing?
No, like, yo, like I'm about to watch wrestling. Like, that's whack. Get off him.
That's for children.
Yeah. He's obsessed with video games. Every time you hit him up, like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, yo, I'm playing the game. And just doesn't text you back. He's super into video.
I think I could give it a chance, but if it would continue, then I might have to be like.
Okay. So right now, the guy that could all this could be 2 for 1, possibly. All right. So all he talks about is politics and stocks.
Oh my God, no. I hate those like Forex crypto shit. Like, oh my God, yeah, let me teach you how to, no. I'm like, can you like, is this a cult? Like,
you're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Last one. He's obsessed with Tory Lanez.
What the fuck?
Doesn't have to be obsessed, but like all he listens to Tory Lanez. Still rocking with.
I have to say no because no.
You can't roll with him. You know what I'm saying? You a savage.
I'm gonna have to say no, just because like, if you're a grown man, like, why aren't you listening to anyone else? And there are so many better artists than that, outside of the whole shit with like Meg Thee Stallion.
Well, all thing stand up for out of all these things, I don't like any of that shit. I fuck with stocks, but Tory Lanez, he's my guy. This could be another convo, but you can arguably say Tory Lanez is the most talented artist out right now. But yeah, all right.
Let's end it on that note.
Shots. Thank you for playing. You know what I'm saying? We had a great pod. Thanks for pulling up last minute. People that are listening, I hit her up like fucking 3 hours ago to pod, and she was ready to pod. She's all the way from Texas. She's about an hour away, hour back, she pulled up. Had a great pod, you know what I'm saying? You talked to me, you were supposed to, all that, you was balling out here.
Thanks. My first podcast.
Yes. Hopefully many will come. Maddie, you got anything? Yo, plug in your mic, my guy. Okay, my guy. Oh shit. All right. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Facebook, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Talk to me.